Hello everyone. So a few things. One, I'm parked in front of a street, so you guys will get to look at some traffic through this recording tonight. I'm recording this specifically for couples. I hear that there are a lot of couples going through a lot of stuff right now, so I just want to try to send some encouragement. This is specifically, I'm not going to mention names, but it's a couple, J and H. So I'll be sending it to you guys once I'm done uploading this. But it's for every couple. I could get into statistics about 80% plus of the population get divorced within the first 5 years, and it's all really bad. But I want to get into just certain thoughts I have that are super important, okay? I believe that, and when I say I believe, in this case I actually mean I know for sure, that a man and a woman, a couple, ideally a married couple, but if you're pursuing marriage, you're, courting, getting engaged in the future, all that. A man and a woman here on earth is the closest thing to a reflection to a relationship with Yeshua, Jesus, the bridegroom, and us, his bride. So we are supposed to be a reflection of this, okay? It's actually the one thing on this planet that reflects our relationship the most with God, is a relationship with a man and a woman. Now, I know that things are rough right now, and it's been rough the last couple years, and it's getting worse. In all reality, I suppose it's all about perspective, but at the same time, the reality is things are getting pretty tough, right? So I just want to encourage people to stay strong and stay encouraged. Now, it's very important to remember something. And it's something I've noticed in a lot of men, a lot of women, a lot of couples. When things get tough or emotional, and they start feeling emotional internally, they have a tendency to withdraw, retract, walk away, however you want to look at it, really. Now, those of you who do listen to me frequently, you know I explain this, and I'm very adamant and very strict about it. Do not tolerate abuse. Okay, so I'm not talking in regards to abuse here. I'm talking in regards to, we'll say, everything that's going on in the last couple years, and people start feeling just internally emotional, like they could get fired, or they might not be able to pay bills next year, whatever the case may be. When they start feeling emotional, they have a tendency to push away, withdraw from people, including their loved ones and the ones they are with. Now, I also believe that love grows over time. It does not fade away. I mean, that is the original intent, right? If you look at our relationship with God, and when you feel emotional, stressed, confused, worried, well, ideally you should be going to Him, right? Not withdrawing from Him, not pushing Him away. You all of us that pursue God, when we feel emotional, is when we go to God the most. Ideally, that's what we're supposed to do. So it is likewise the same for a man and a woman. If you're starting to feel emotional, sad, worried, stressed, afraid, confused, you don't push the person away. You get closer to the person, you share your heart, you talk about it. I believe this is very important, and I just have a feeling I'm supposed to explain this. Now, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Actually, yes, I do. I do have a couple more thoughts here. Something I'm starting to realize is things are always hard. You know, my dad used to say there's always something. He's talking about if it's not bills, it's car problems. If it's not car problems, it's something else, right? And, you know, I sit here and I think to myself, it is the truth, right? There will always be something bad, something negative. But so this is the beauty. If you read Ecclesiastes chapter 4, it explains the strength and power where there are two people together doing something rather than being alone, right? You know, I could quote it for you, but you guys can look it up. It just explains about how can one stay warm if he's sleeping by himself, but with two they can, or one is easily defeated, but when two stand back to back, they can conquer. So I would just really encourage everyone to please try to stay patient with one another. Please try to stay committed. And in times of difficulty, take it as an opportunity to grow closer to each other rather than further away, right? Because the reality is things aren't going to change in a positive sense. Now, I know that sounds very negative, but it's the thing is, you guys, I don't think things are going to get better. I just don't. I think times are going to get tougher, and I think that we need each other. And I think that we need to fight for each other and fight for what we love and what we believe in now more than ever, really. So I'll leave it at that. Please feel free to share this one. It's important enough. And leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing.